Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Pete Spicagna. I'm the General Manager at Lexus of Akron-Canton. Thanks for joining us for our first ever virtual service clinic. So obviously this isn't the same as we normally have at the dealership, where we get to serve you hors d'oeuvres and have cocktails and things like that while we look at your vehicle on a lift and show you the inner workings. But we're here to improvise. Obviously, these are extenuating circumstances, and as a result, we're doing our best with what we have. So we'll have a nice condensed version of our normal service new owner and L certified clinic that we have. So hopefully you can log on, and I hope you can hear everything okay. So wanted to first of all reach out and thank all of our guests who've come to us in for service or sales in the last 6-8 weeks or so since the pandemic hit. We appreciate you supporting us. Obviously when this first happened, we had to trim some of our hours, protect our team members, and obviously protect you as we learned what the new normal would look like. Now that it's come sort of full circle in the last 60 days, we feel like we're in a great place. Our team members are protected well, and we're doing things and taking measures that are necessary to protect you, the guests. So without that further ado, I'll get started. So first of all, I wanted to cover what it's like coming into our dealership with all the changes that have taken place. So when you do come in, you're going to see some changes. First of all, we're going to have gloves and masks for everybody to use. We're going to have disinfectant everywhere in the dealership, in our waiting rooms, in our sales department, our service department. So wherever you go, you'll see cleaners and disinfectants and sprays and things like that you can take advantage of when you do visit us. A lot of our guests I'm seeing now wearing masks when they come in. So and obviously maintaining the social distance measure of 6 feet. Another thing we're doing is cleaning our high touch point areas multiple times a day. Doors, restrooms, areas of high contact, the sales department areas, and obviously our cars that come into service, we're disinfecting them. So a lot of our guests have taken advantage of that. When they come in, they get their car detailed, or they get at least it wiped down when they come in to get any germs and kill any bacteria that's in the car. So feel free to look into that when you do come in. Our detail department has been awesome through this, and they've been very, very busy lately. So feel free to take advantage of that. Another thing you'll notice in service is we have acrylic dividers where our service advisors work to protect you and to protect them, obviously. So those are on the counter. They're also at the front reception desk where you enter the dealership potentially. So another measure we're taking to take advantage of protecting everybody. So all right, I'm going to move forward to our cleaning procedures, some of them that I haven't mentioned. Actually, from a service standpoint with a lot of our guests, when this first happened, a lot of our customers didn't come in right away because they were told to stay at home. They were quarantining, doing the right thing. Well, there's a lot of services that have been overdue as a result of that. So all our L certified guests get 4 free maintenances when they buy that car. But the only thing is you have 2 years to get that car in for those services, or you will forfeit them. So make sure you get in for that. Also, our new car clients have a 5,000, 10,000 mile service that they can take advantage of. That's no charge to them. So please, if you're overdue for that, you've had your new car for 6 months or longer, please call us to get in for that free service. It's something we offer to you with every new car. Or if you're just overdue for your vehicle's oil change or whatever it is, feel free to call us. We've brought a lot of our team members, in terms of hours, we've increased their hours, and we brought them up in terms of schedule to accommodate you better. So our hours have re-expanded to more normal hours as it was pre-COVID. So feel free to come in and take advantage of those services. And then another thing I wanted to talk about was how our sales department has evolved since the pandemic hit. So it used to be, you'd come into the dealership and just walk in, which the good news is I'm happy to say you can fully take advantage of that. Our doors are open. We're up until 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 to 5 on Saturday. Also 9 a.m. during the week is when we open. So We are in a position where if you want to walk into the dealership at any given time, you can take full advantage of that and do that. But the good news is we have other measures and other methods to serve you should you want to come in to look at a car. One of them that's been very popular is we've been able to come to our guest home and show them a car. So if they're looking at getting a new one or a pre-owned one, we can bring that vehicle to you, and that's been very popular too. So if you have trepidation about coming in, feel free to call us and we'll be happy to bring the vehicle to you. And what we bring is one of these mobile kits that we take with us, and it has everything you need from gloves to disinfectants to masks, you name it. It has everything you need to look at the vehicle safely where you're in an environment that you're obviously familiar with at your home or work. So that's been really popular for us. And obviously you can talk to us online. We're more than happy to work with you over the internet, over phone, email, text, whatever works. So we have a lot of measures in place that have become really popular. And then another one is we've been doing home deliveries for those clients that want to see the car at home and also take the car, have the car taken to them after delivery. So should you buy the car and you want it delivered to you, we can accommodate you with that. So that's been really popular for a lot of our guests. So if you want to make an appointment, please call us. We'll be happy to accommodate you there. If you want to just walk in, or if you want us to bring the car to you, we can do any one of those three shopping methods that you prefer. And don't forget, going to LexusofAkron.com, we're starting to evolve our website where you can actually transact and buy a vehicle online, schedule your service appointment, and do a lot of things that you need to take care of in the convenience of your own home or work. So, so that's what I had with that. I'm going to turn it over to our service manager, John Morris, and he's going to talk to you about the maintenance schedule on your vehicle. So John, come on down.
Hi, thanks for taking a few minutes of your time and coming to a virtual service clinic for us. Kind of a new thing for us, so we thank you for taking the time out. Hope everybody's doing well and staying safe. A couple things I want to touch over is why to service with Lexus of Akron-Canton. First of all, when you come in, we use the OEM parts, which is a original Lexus part. The fit and finish is perfect for that vehicle. It's not universal to multiple vehicles, so it is a fit and finish. It's perfect. We have technicians that have been here. They're factory trained. They are able to complete recalls that are on your vehicles. We do have a new recall that's out. There's going to be a lot of the cars that will have this recall. You guys will get emails following up to let you know if you do have it. If you do, we can set an appointment, get those taken care of for you. So we always look at those things. When it comes in, we have over 100 years of experience on the service desk between the advisors, over 175 years of technical experience in the shop. Along with why you service here, obviously we, looking at the vehicle, making sure that it's in tip-top shape. We look at every Lexus vehicles. That's all we work on here, along with the used cars that we do sell. But we go into what's called a goodwill parameters. We can, if you're out of warranty and you do all your services here, one of the benefits is we can go to bat for you if there is an issue out of warranty, and we have a leg to stand on with the factory to try to get you assistance. If you do all your services here, it's like a loyal relationship between the guest and the dealership. Also, we do a 1-year unlimited mile warranty on any repairs that are done here. We give complimentary loaner vehicles as well, so that's another good thing. One of the big things we do, and a lot of people went to it, but Lexus has been doing it for a long time, is we do valet service. So we will come to your home, drop a loaner vehicle off, bring your car back in for service. One of the things that's kind of unique to adapting to the change here is we do hands-free. So when we do this, we can write your paperwork up first, bring it to your home. When we get there, we can text and or email you the application for the loaner agreement. You get it on your phone. You just initial it on your phone. You sign it with your finger or stylus, whatever you want to use. Send it back to us. We get it, and you just keep a copy for you. It's completely hands-free. It's a great thing to do, with obviously the changing of the times. Another thing that we can do is, with that, when you come in, we can do a texting app, so we can text you. You can pay online through the texting app, and or any kind of recommendations we can text you versus having to be here. It's really convenient thing that a lot of people like, and it's something that we're going to. If you like old-fashioned phone calls, and we can obviously continue to do that as well. With that, I'm going to turn this over to Laura. She's going to go over some services here real quick, and then we'll keep it moving. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Welcome to the new times of virtual clinics. I'm Laura. I'm one of the service advisors here. Hopefully I'm a familiar face to those of you that have continued to visit. For those of you that are new, I look forward to meeting you. As Pete mentioned, we have obviously some services to discuss. With the new cars, we get the 5K and the 10K, 6 month or 1 year. A lot of value in that, mostly obviously so your certified tech can look over your vehicle. But more importantly, you get to come in and see everyone and start to build a relationship. That's very important to us here at Lexus of Akron-Canton. We definitely want to build that relationship. And then when you purchase a certified vehicle, of course, your salesperson will go over that with you. You do get 4 services. 2 of those services include an oil change. 2 of those services include a tire rotation. We also look over the vehicle, make sure everything's top-notch for you. And your service advisors, when you come in, will go over each service and all the details of that. When you come in to visit, when you pull into the service drive, you'll be greeted. When the vehicle is getting signed in, we will do a complimentary alignment screening. We like to keep an eye on your toe. Toe is what can cause your tires to wear unevenly. So we've invested in a very fancy, expensive machine. And we definitely want to keep up with your tires because, as everyone knows, tires are not cheap. So we'll definitely let you know if any alignment needs come up, and then you can decide how you want to tackle that with us. Something we're pretty proud of here, Lexus has pretty high standards for the Elite Award. In 2019, and I know there's been some other years, but most recently in 2019, Lexus of Akron-Canton did win the Elite Award, and that was based on CSI scores. So we get surveys back from our customers to let us know how we're doing, let us know if there's room for improvement. We obviously enjoy the positive feedback, but the negative feedback is also needed in order for us to constantly grow and improve. But in 2019, we did win for CSI and the sales benchmark. So sales actually did a really, really good job in 2019 as well. As we all have learned, the vehicles, as they advance in technology, more and more questions come up. How does this work? How do I engage this? This button was turned off. What does this mean? We have a phenomenal gentleman. His name is Tim Arner. He prefers to work by appointment only. He's in a lot of different directions. So if you have any questions about your technology, or what your settings do, your Bluetooth navigation, Tim Arner is in place to help you with all of that. So please do feel free to reach out and make an appointment with him, and he'd be happy to sit down with you and make sure you're comfortable. Anything else, gentlemen?
Yeah, we got tires on more, so 1 second.
Okay, we're going to talk about tires, one of my favorite subjects in service. And we do run a lot of great specials on tires too. So if you ever have any questions, we are trying to be very competitive with other tire distributors in the area. So always check with us first before you go somewhere else. Mr. Morris?
Okay, so on the tires, we're starting a tire event. So with that, the good news is we do a price match guarantee on the tires. So if you find them cheaper somewhere else, obviously we'll match the price. Just let us know where it's at, give us a printout, call, whatever, as long as we can verify it. We are super competitive on tires. If you do buy winter tires here or summer tires and you want us to store them, we do that at no charge. We also dismount and mount either the winters or summers. When it comes time, we measure them, give you a tread depth. That way in the spring or fall, you can't, it's not like, wow, these tires are, not the ones that they were, and you sign off on it. So we store those for you as well. With the tire event going on, it'll run until June 30th, 2020. The good news is it gives you $100 off a set of 4 tires, $50 off a set of 2 on certain tires and criteria. But, if that's whatever tires they are, the service advisors can go over the specials with you, tire pricing, this and that. Also, with buying the tires here, you get a complimentary road hazard for 2 years on the tires. So any kind of puncture, where it won't hold air or curb damage, anything like that, and it won't hold air. Lexus actually replaces the tire up to 2 years at no charge to you. It gives you free roadside assistance as well, so if you don't want to put the tire on, you're stranded, it will tow the vehicle in here. There again, if it's towed in, we also get a complimentary loaner car as well with that, so that's, we always have those available. And then, like I said, you get the complimentary road hazard 2 years. But then along with that, when you buy tires, when it comes time for a tire rotation, you always get complimentary tire rotations at no charge to you. So buying them here, obviously we want to look at them, we want to take care of it, we want to take care of the guest, make it an easy, smooth transition for everybody that comes into service, and hopefully have a wonderful experience. Our motto is treat every guest as a guest as you would in your house. That's exactly the way we do it, and that's the way we do business here at Akron-Canton Lexus. I'm going to turn it over to Pete. He has a couple closing statements for you, and thank you for your time.
All right, thanks, John. That was great. Yeah, definitely get your tires at our dealership. Our prices are the best. We guarantee it. And with all the reasons John mentioned, it's really, there's really no reason to go anywhere else. Couple of things, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention some of the new car incentives, especially the ones that just came over from Lexus. So this just out, all 2020 new Lexuses now have 0% APR. That's new. That's pretty unprecedented for Lexus to do that across the board. They'll usually do it periodically, very infrequently, and then only on 1 or 2 select models. So, and then there's also increases they just made the other day on leases. So take advantage of that. It varies by model, but they are definitely worth looking into. And then for the first time that I can remember with my time with Lexus, there's 0% APR offered on our L-certified pre-owned inventory. So take advantage of that if you're interested or know somebody who needs a new or pre-owned car. One of the questions we're seeing on the Facebook Live post is about the recall, so the fuel pump recall. Lexus is going to have about 400,000 cars nationwide that fall under that. The parts are almost available. We may see some trickle in later this month and then obviously in June. So if you're not sure if your car falls under that, you can go online and look it up, or you can give us a call, obviously. But take a look. It's it's a pretty sizable recall for a number of models and years. But those parts will be in the end of the month. I know a lot of you have been waiting patiently for those parts. So if you have any questions, feel free to call our service team, and we can answer any of those for you. And then as I wrap up with everybody, I just wanted to talk about some of the community involvement. So when a pandemic hits like this, it obviously affects a lot of people. So it affects our team members, affects so many of our customers. But during these times, people rise up and they step up in awesome ways. And one way we've been able to give back is to the Akron-Canton Food Bank. Our team members all donated monetary money, in addition to some of our customers bringing in canned goods, where we donate $5 in addition to that. So if you're coming into service and you can bring a canned good, please bring it. We have an area that we've cleaned out by the tires where you first come into service, right to the right. So feel free to donate to a great and worthy cause. And then we are working with American Red Cross on a blood drive, because blood is at a low point right now due to the pandemic. So look out for something on social media, on Facebook, that will post regarding that blood drive. But the only thing that really bums me out about this is that we can't answer your questions, because some of you come with a book of questions. So if you have any questions or any comments or any feedback for us, because this is our first virtual clinic, again, we tried to make it short and sweet and condensed, because a lot of the time we devote to the clinic that we have here when you come to the dealership is for you. It's for you to experience, to ask questions, to make sure you understand how the inner workings of your car is. You've had the car a little while by now, and you may have some questions. So because we can't do that, feel free to email us or call us. But my email is peter@metrolexus.com or peter@lexusofakron.com. So I have 2 email addresses. But feel free to shoot me a message if you have a question about your car that we can help with one of our Lexus delivery or technology specialists. We're here to help in any way we can. And we understand that some of you are coming into the dealership and you're wearing a mask or what have you, and we will reciprocate with that. We will reciprocate with a 6-foot rule. We'll have areas very clean. We'll leave you in the vehicle alone We won't sit in the car with you like we normally do. So we've made a lot of adjustments, and I hope you see and feel that. Our team is wonderful here, and we're here to serve you any way we can through this difficult time. So if you have any questions and you want to call 330-645-4800, go to lexusofakron.com to see anything in our departments, and we look forward to seeing you soon at the dealership or online or over the phone. All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye.